I accidentally confessed my feelings to my boss instead of my crush. My hands were literally shaking when I realized what I'd done. I'd spent 2 hours writing the most vulnerable thing I'd ever typed in my life. 3 paragraphs about how my crush Maya made me feel like I was finally home somewhere, how I replayed her laugh constantly, the whole embarrassing 9 yards. Sent it. Felt brave for exactly 4 seconds. Then I looked at the recipient field. Gary Hutchinson, my 58-year-old regional manager. The man who once sent a company-wide email to remind us that the microwave is not a toy. I've never stood up so fast in my life. I knocked my entire water bottle onto my keyboard and just stared at the wall like a man waiting for a firing squad. The next morning, I walked into our weekly team meeting praying Gary was sick. Heart attack, food poisoning, alien abduction, anything. He was already seated at the head of the table, reading something on his phone with this deeply confused expression I will never unsee. He looked up at me specifically when I walked in, just stared, didn't say a word. I sat down. The meeting started. Normal agenda stuff, quarterly numbers, compliance updates, the usual soul-crushing content. I genuinely thought I was going to survive it. Then Gary cleared his throat and said, "Before we close, I received an interesting email last night that I want to address." No. He read it out loud, the whole thing, including the part where I wrote that being around her felt like the background noise of my life finally going quiet. He read it in his flat corporate monotone like he was reviewing a budget report. The room was dead silent. Someone coughed. My coworker Danny was staring at the table so hard, I think she was trying to astral project out of her body. Gary finished, set his phone down, and looked directly at me. I assume this was misdirected. "Yes, Gary," I whispered. "That was misdirected." He nodded once. "Carry on then." And he just moved on, closed the meeting, left. I sat in that conference room for probably 4 minutes after everyone else filed out, just existing in my consequences. The kicker? Danny texted Maya about it before I even got back to my desk. Maya, who I had not yet sent the actual email to. Maya, who then texted me a single question mark followed by a smiley face. We've been dating for 3 months now. Gary gave me a exceeds expectations on my performance review and has never once mentioned it again. I don't know what Gary Hutchinson is, but he's not fully human.